for the fourth on parade, 1, Winter Graham. It's time to board for David Daniel. And number 2 is Fernhill Bella, Jay Harris for Cameron McQueen and Kyle Strach. Number 3 is a Sham of Amber, Scott Quiller for Paul Coulter. Number 5, Greystone Treasure, Colin Kelly for Brett Lester and Michelle Letarte and Jean Dallaire. Number 6, Premier Bettina, Austin Surrey Drives for Terry Gallant and Calvin Kepfer. Number 7 is Ask My Secretary, Brent McDonald for Richard Moreau, Michelle Letarte and Jean Dallaire. And number 4, Double T Grrr, Anthony Hahn for Peter Finnegan and Peggy Finnegan. Field of 7, race number 4. Let's get a look at this field, and I think this is a pretty wide open dash. I wouldn't really want to take anyone as a favorite in here. And let's take a look at number 3, a Sham of Amber. And a Sham of Amber, 10-time winner last year, 59 career wins. Did not race well from post 7 last race, but tough outing. Did at least close ground and put in a big third panel to try to make a move. A Sham of Amber off that big back half last time out, and a winner in this class just 2 races ago. I think a Sham of Amber is one that definitely could be a big threat here. Sham of Amber is 7-2. I love the price. Number 7, Ask My Secretary. Well, I had post 8 here last race and managed to finish second, so you know that she can race from off the pace, and that was a nice turnaround. Had struggled for a couple of starts at Mohawk, but before that was racing very well. Won 12 times last year and has back class. I think Ask My Secretary is one that definitely has a shot in here. 7-2, Brett Madonna for Richard Moreau. Seems like a fair price. Number 5, Greystone Treasure. Well, one that makes a start here for Brett Lester, and Brett's put up some strong numbers to start his year, which isn't shocking. He's put up big numbers in the past, and Greystone Treasure, 110 of 30 starts last year. Colin Kelly driving. Greystone Treasure is getting a ton of love at 4-5. First start for Brett Lester. And number 2, Fernhill Bella. Well, good form in each of the last couple. Moves up, but that was a really excellent start here last race from post 7 to be second beaten a length. Fernhill Bella, Jay Harris for Cameron McQueen, 7-1. Gate is rolling for race number 4. Winter Graham, Fernhill Bella. On the inside of the center is Sham of Amber and Double T Grrr and Greystone Treasure. And to the outside, Premier Bettina, Ask My Secretary. Field for the fourth race. It's at the start of the rough. A Sham of Amber will leave well with, on the inside, getting out strongly Fernhill Bella. And then as they stride around the turn, Greystone Treasure. But it is Fernhill Bella who's got the lead. Greystone Treasure is second away. A Sham of Amber is third in the early action. Then it is Premier Bettina, Winter Graham, Double T Gur, and Ask My Secretary. And they race their way on up to the opening quarter. And now Greystone Treasure is going to take the lead, and Fernhill Bella is racing second, and a Sham of Amber is third, and is currently about 4 lengths off the lead. Then it is Premier Bettina and Winter Graham, Double T Gur, and Ask My Secretary trailing the field. 27-3 is the opening quarter, and Greystone Treasure at 2-5 with the lead. Fernhill Bella second. A Sham of Amber is on the inside third. Winter Graham is going to grind up first over now and gives cover to Double T Gur. Down to the inside, Premier Bettina. Ask My Secretary is moved to the outside, and they work their way on past the half in 57-4, and they roll their way to the 5/8, and on top is the heavily favored Greystone Treasure, but right there in the pocket, Fernhill Bella. Winter Graham is on the outside third, and a Sham of Amber is still covered up on the inside. Rolls fourth about 3.5 or 4 from the lead. Then Double T Gur is going to roll out 3 wide and is now making a bit of a move, but might have flattened out. And then it is back to Premier Bettina and Ask My Secretary. It is Greystone Treasure, Fernhill Bella. Double T Gur is coming on now. Double T Gur is taken over third, and then scooting through to the inside, Premier Bettina, and backing away, a Sham of Amber. Ask My Secretary and Winter Graham. It is Greystone Treasure. Here comes Fernhill Bella now popping out. Greystone Treasure getting some urging. Fernhill Bella taking dead aim on Greystone Treasure is dug in. Greystone Treasure, Fernhill Bella. Fernhill Bella is chasing, but Greystone Treasure is game to the finish and is going to win it. Premier Bettina was second, then Fernhill Bella and a Sham of Amber. 157-1, Greystone Treasure. Coming back in front of us, winner of the 4th 5 Greystone Treasure, 5-year-old State Treasurer Bay Mare. Winning drive to Colin Kelly. The trainer is Brett Lester. The owner is Michelle Letard and Jean Allaire. 3rd win this year, 19th lifetime, Greystone Treasure. Fourth race payouts 5 Greystone Treasure, 290, 250, 250. 6 Premier Bettina, 810, 440. And 2 Fernhill Bella, $3. A $2 exactor, 24.70. Dollar try, 45.55. Dollar super, 157.10. And the dollar pick 3 of 3, 44.95. The fourth race, so for a finish from the top, 7345126. That's 7345126 in the bottom. for the fifth on Parade 1, Toscano Girl, Jay Harris for Caitlin Graham, Cheryl Cherry. And number 2, Lucas, Brent McDonough for Flamboro and Peter Dallas. 3 is Olena, Natasha Day for Teresa Stokes and Linda Dennis and Daniel Lunan. 4 is Caviar's Tribe, Scott Golder, Steve Coulter. 5 is Third Time's the Dream, Bruce Richardson for Jim Ellis. Number 6, Bucky's Angel, Wayne McLean for Jocelyn Chiquetto. And number 8 is Sicario, Austin Sorry for Richard Monroe and Pamela and John Heen. Field of 7, race number 5. Let's get a look at the field for the fifth dash. We'll start with number 2, Lucas. And well, Lucas is 3-1 on the board. I think this is a pretty wide open dash. And Lucas is one sent up by Richard Moreau that overall compares nicely, has gate speed, fired to the front last time out. Did get caught by a couple, but they're good ones, Radiolab and Magnificent 7. And we've seen Magnificent 7 come back to win since. And Lucas, I think, is a pretty strong one. Shows excellent recent form in this class. Lucas and Brett McDonald is currently 5-2. Number 3, Olena, though, is one that won here pretty convincingly 2 races ago in the class below this, and then moved up to this level last race and put in a solid second. And second to Radiolab, so good measuring stick there. Olena, Natasha Day for Teresa Stokes is 4-1. Number 5, Third Time's the Dream, 5-1 on the board. Well, tough outing at Mohawk last race and made a break. But just before that was racing consistently well and dominated a non-winners at 3 class 2 starts ago. But that was going to the front from post 2. And now there is some speed on the inside. Third Time's the Dream. It certainly can get off the wings. Might just fire to the front anyway from post 5. And certainly should be in the hunt. 9-time winner last year. Third Time's the Dream. Offers 5-1. Bruce Richardson for Jim Ellis. And number 6, Bucky's Angel, moves up a level but has proven to belong with this group and raced very well in each of the last couple after getting away from Mohawk. Things weren't going well at Mohawk, but came in here and got things rolling. And now, moving up, is the favorite, Wayne McLean, driving and training this one. 8-5 on the board for Bucky's Angel as the favorites. is rolling for race number 5. It's Toscano and Lucas on the inside. In the center, Olina, Caviar's Triumph, and Third Time's the Dream. To the outside, Bucky's Angel and Sicario. Field for the 5th race, gathering speed. Here they come. And the field for the 5th race is at the start of the route. Lucas and Caviar's Triumph and Sicario from the outside with Bucky's Angel. They stride into the first turn. Third Time the Dream went off stride. Early lead belongs right now to Sicario. And racing second is Lucas as they work their way into the backstretch. Caviar's Triumph third. Then Bucky's Angel. Lucas has popped out against Sicario. And Lucas is going to stride up now and clear to the front. Sicario is racing position second, Caviar's Triumph third, and Bucky's Angel is fourth off stride, goes Lena, and Toscano Girl is racing fifth. They race their way on around the turn, and it is Lucas on top with Sicario racing position second now. Caviar's Triumph third. Then Bucky's Angel is racing fourth as they race off the turn and angles towards the outside now and is brushing up first over, and Toscano Girl is racing fifth. It is Lucas and Brett McDonald as the field works their way on past the half in 59 seconds and on into the backstretch they go, and still Lucas with the lead, advantage a length and a half over Sicario. Bucky's Angel steadily progressing to the outside. Caviar's Triumph is racing fourth. And then fifth is Toscano Girl. It is Lucas as they hustle on to three quarters, and Sicario is second. Bucky's Angel now has come on to within a length and a half of the lead. Shares second with Sicario. Those two are in pursuit of Lucas. Three quarters in 1:29 and 1. Caviar's Triumph fourth, and Toscano Girl now has popped out and is closing. Lucas as they race their way to the top of the stretch. It is Lucas with the lead. Sicario second. Bucky's Angel might have flattened out, and then Caviar's Triumph and Toscano Girl. On down the stretch road they come. Lucas digging in. Up the inside, Sicario. Lucas is game, though. Lucas, as they come to the finish, is going to win it over Sicario. And then third is Bucky's Angel, or at least in a photo for third with Caviar's Triumph. 1:59 and 3. Back in front of us, the winner of race number 5. It's number 2, Lucas. The winning drive to Brett McDonald. 5-year-old Quite Easy Bay Gelding, owned by Peter Dallas, trained by Richard Moreau. First win this year, 5th lifetime for Lucas. The fifth race, payouts number 2 Lucas 1040 450 280. 8 Sicario 750 and 420, and 6 Bucky's Angel 260. $2 exactor 76.60. Dollar try 124.55. Dollar pick 5 of 5 3281.10. Dollar high five 2085.50. The fifth race order finish from the top 516473 scratch 2. That's 516473 scratch 2. for race number 6 on parade. 1, Jays and Tigers, Colin Culliver, David Daniel, and Francois Morin. Number 2 is Fred's Night, Travis Culliver, Dale Hurt, and 2010 Greta. And number 3 is Hurricane King Carlo, Tyler Borth for Dan Gassian and Jim Maximo Racing. And 4 is Pretty Boy Duke J. Harris for Dan Gassian. Number 5 is Are You Talkin', Paul McKenzie for David Daniel and Leonard Campbell. Number 6, I'll Go No Woe, Scott Coulter, Kenroy Scaife. And number 7, Cash for Carol Voyer for Bruce Tremblay. And number 8, Excalibur Sealster, Brent McDonough for Jason Woodward and Steve Dial. Field of 8, race number 6 starts the late pick 5, and let's get a look at this field. And we're going to start with number 2, Fred's Night. And Fred's Night, well, he's 4-1 on the board. Travis Cullen driving. This is one that was a decent earner overall last year. Drops in class, and this will be the third. Start off a little bit of a layoff, just a short layoff. But Fred's Night, I think, is one that could be sitting on a better effort at this level. Fred's Night and Travis Cullen is on the board at 4-1. Number 1, Jays and Tigers. Excellent start last race, firing to the front from post 7. Just got caught at the finish, and a good mile of 58-1. Jays and Tigers shows improving form and finally gets an inside post. Had 3 consecutive post 7s. Jays and Tigers and Colin Culliver, David Daniel, 2-1 on the board. Number 3, Hurricane King Carlo, well, is one that shows some speed racing at Mohawk, and also one that raced to a third the last time we saw this one here in this class a little while back. Tyler Borth for Dan Gassian. This is a horse that made $33,000 last year in 43 starts and has a little bit of speed. Hurricane King Carlo offers what I think might be some value at 10-1. And one more to look at is number 6, All Go No Woe. Did not have any go last race, finished with broken equipment. But if you go back to the last 2 times we saw this one here, was second in both of them, and one of them was 56-1. That would be enough to give this class something to think about. This is one also that's 0 for the last 48 in the win column. Has some back class, but the wins have been a little bit light for the past 2 years. All Go No Woe, 4-1. Scott Culliver, Kenroy Scaife. Gate is rolling for race number 6. Jays and Tigers in Fred's Night, with Hurricane King Carlo on the inside. In the center, Pretty Boy Duke and Are You Talking to the outside? Will go to Whoa, Cash Creek and Excalibur Sealster. It's a field of 8, race number 6, and it is post time. Here they come. Field 4, the 6th race. Is at the start of the rough. Hurricane King Carlo will lead with Jays and Tigers in Fred's name. Then all going to Woe and Cash Creek. They charge on into the first turn. But right now on the inside, Jays and Tigers dueling with Fred's Knight for the early lead. Jays and Tigers. Fred's Knight is going to take back, find the pocket position. In front of Hurricane King Carlo, all go no Woe. Now looks to back into the 4 spot. Then it is back to Pretty Boy Duke into the outside Excalibur Sealter. Then it is Are You Talking and Cash Creek is trailing the field. They race their way on up to the opening quarter. Jays and Tigers has got the lead, and Fred's Knight sits the pocket. Hurricane King Carlo third. Excalibur Sealster now is underway, moving on the outside. First up, fourth. All go no Wall is fifth on the inside. And then it is Pretty Boy Duke and Are You Talking, and trailing is Cash Creek. Jays and Tigers at 6-1 has the lead as they work their way off the turn, heading up towards the half. That is Fred's Knight in tow in the pocket. And Excalibur Sealster is first up, racing position third. Hurricane King Carlo is rolling fourth, and fifth is Pretty Boy Duke. 59-3 the halftime, and they work their way on into the backstretch. Jays and Tigers. Fred's Knight is getting a lovely trip. Hurricane King Carlo is on the inside third, and then backing away Excalibur Sealster racing in the center of the track, and now old wide goes Pretty Boy Duke and is coming on. I'll go to Woe is on the inside, trailing pair. Are You Talking in Cash Creek? It's still Jays and Tigers as they circle on past third base. 129-3 for 3/4, and Jays and Tigers. Fred's Knights racing second. Hurricane King Carlo third. Then Pretty Boy Duke up wide is Are You Talking into the inside. All go no Woe, and then it is Cash Creek, and trailing is Excalibur Sealster. Jays and Tigers as they turn from Fred's Knight second. Jays and Tigers cruising in the stretch drive has got this one put away. Then Fred's Knight trying to hold on to second, and will, and then it was Hurricane King Carlo. And Are You Talking? 159-2. Jays and Tigers. Back in front of us, the winner of race 6-1, Jays and Tigers. 5-year-old Tiger Rama Bay gelding. The driving double to Colin Kelly, the owner is Francois Moran, the trainer David Daniel. It's the third win lifetime for Jays and Tigers. The sixth race payouts: one Jays and Tigers 1540 382.60, two Fred's Night 482.90, three Hurricane King Carlo 470, $2 exactor 74.90, dollar try 101.65, dollar super 751.45, and the pick 444 415.15. The sixth race, or her finish from the top: 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 7, 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 7, 8.